Let's move on to the next clip, another Nat clip.
It's just because like every single time I go to film something or just create something, I just get this overwhelming wave of anxiety. It's just like how long can I keep doing this? Or like, how many times can I pull it off? I guess I'm just tired of being so hard on myself. But then on the other side of things, it's like, if I'm not hard on myself, then are my videos gonna turn out the way that I want them to be? Because I never want to settle.
There's so much to dissect from that, but I have two main questions. How do you script or structure a part like that? What goes behind the scenes in your brain? How does that idea comes to mind? Okay, I'm gonna stay here in this setting and sequence it with the animation. And also, your videos feel very intimate and true. How do you choose what to share with the internet and what to keep to yourself?
That's tough to like navigate. Like, I think I've gone through phases where I like would just kind of like share things because I'm like, it's hard to like conceptualize, like, I guess people behind the screen, like watching it. It's like trippy to, you know, have it in real life, I guess. I think I've learned that keeping things in, like, that actually add to the story and benefit the story is okay, rather than like maybe just like shock value, I guess. Like I feel like I've put clips online in the past when I was like first starting out, like kind of making more intimate and vulnerable stuff. And I've privated those videos now because I'm like, I feel like that had no actual purpose in the story. I feel comfortable or confident, I guess, in putting really raw clips and talking about like raw things if I know it's like adding to the story or helping me process an emotion of mine through it. And if I feel like it can like help other people or other people can like relate or connect to it, it definitely feels intentional to put it out online. But to answer the other question, that video was basically just me like yapping to my camera for like so long, and it was so much in post-production to try to get it to all like make sense. But that's why I did the animations, because I was like, I have to have something to like structure this again, kind of like the scrapbook and like mixed media. Like I always have to deal with it in post. I just am spontaneous in the moment, and then when I'm writing it and editing it, I have to, yeah.
Also, for that one, you didn't plan like the video beforehand. You just filmed yourself yapping and then
Basically,
okay.
all I had was like little like bullet points of like kind of topics I wanted to talk about, and then I just kind of like said my stream of consciousness in the moment, which I regretted during the editing. I was like, damn, I wish I just said what I needed to say, but yeah.
And I think that's also why it feels so intimate and
Yeah, for sure.
authentic. Yeah.
I'm like processing it kind of as I'm editing it,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
The shooting process is more documentary style then. You're like literally just documenting things. I remember something you said to me a while ago, which is like the editing process is like a way to make sense of the last chapter of your life. How do you make sense of your life through filmmaking?
This has literally been like my one way of making sense of life, I guess. I think it's just like the time that I take away from the footage, maybe. It can be really hard to like immerse myself back into an experience like after I've sat on the footage for so long. But if I just like really lock in, I'm able to kind of like piece things together in the edit. And yeah, it's like a journal in a way, like a digital diary.
Welcome to the stage, Natalie and Gawx.